Hello everyone and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hey everybody.
Welcome back. We are back with part 109 of our Ecco the Dolphin Defender of the Future Let's Play.
That we are.
And I realize I have some of the cord. It looks like it's doing fine, but I thought that they were overlapping a little bit.
Oh, the audio cords?
Yeah, I'll fix it before the next recording, but I don't see anything wrong, so I apologize, guys, if I missed something. Yeah.
Yes.
It is very dark.
Yes, it is. That's why I can't see a thing.
Here we go.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, guys. The HDMI cable made it even darker than normal. I'm thinking that's what happened.
Yes, I'm thinking too. Good. So
this-
I've got...
The only problem is using the monitor. It's delayed a little bit.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There, it's back to normal.
Good, because I did do some research. This is not really supposed to be that long of a level, but it is super dark and super hard to navigate.
Yeah,
so
here.
Thanks, bud. Sorry to do this to you, but...
It's okay. So yeah, he will be looking at the computer monitor, and hopefully the slight delay won't be so much that it messes us up.
Same. You only really have one monster you have to worry about in this battle, and that's that shark.
Yes.
And I think there's only one shark in this floor.
I see.
Yeah. Radar should be alright too. Yeah.
Yes.
So essentially, there is one wall that you sonar and... Oh, shoot. He's still here.
Yeah.
So just basically there's this one wall. It took a while for me to figure it out, but there's a wall. Oh, dang. These things hatch?
Yeah, apparently. But the book said don't worry about it because they don't live very long.
Okay.
Which is actually very sad. The book kind of depressed me to try to do it.
Yeah, it depresses me too that there's this.
I mean, this is, it just shows you how biased those creepy things and non-horror games top 10 lists are.
Yeah.
Because, they talked about Mother 2, aka Earthbound, and how creepy that was. I'm like, well, this is like that same type of creepy because we are basically stopping eggs from being fertilized.
Right. Oh shoes, I'm on the wrong side of the area.
So I mean, it's pretty much as creepy as the implications of Earthbound, if not. Honestly, more, because it's actually more direct than Mother 2, because we have no proof that Gigius was a literal baby or unborn, not yet born baby or whatever. I'm avoiding certain words just in case.
Right.
Where here we have eggs, and it's clear. It's clear cut. It's not just symbolically. So it very much frustrates me, because this game wasn't well received and it's not that popular, and I'm sure 98% of people who played it, who made these videos anyway, who played it, did not get this far to know this part.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know that's mean to me. I should be nicer.
Well, because unfortunately that's the problem. I feel like with any platform that is mostly algorithm based. You know, it's a blessing and a curse.
Repeat the same stuff over and over again.
And that is the curse. You know, everybody tends to jump on the trends. And so if you're watching, you know, you and I have gotten burnt out from watching certain topics because they'll all talk about the same stuff. And, you know, it's, even though it's good for the algorithm, in terms of, you know, discovering new things, and, you know, learning things that you maybe didn't know about, and creativity-wise, it's pretty lame. It's pretty bad for originality and discovering new things. Because the new things you discovered when you watched the first video, you get to watch 2 or 3, 4 or 5, and they might have 1 or 2 original things, but after a while it's all the same stuff.
I honestly get sad when I think about it, especially when I discover something that's new to me and it's really cool and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then discover that it was 3 years old.
Right. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, we currently, we have a lot of, like the big veteran YouTubers, you know, who were talking about what they were what they were passionate about back when it was popular, are getting pretty burnt out now, because it's getting to the point where your passion projects just aren't supported by the algorithm. And I honestly think that's a big reason we're not further along than we are, you know.
Because those who are well established are so big and that the trees are so large that we're not getting enough sunlight and rainwater.
Well, that, and we're not chasing the algorithm.
Oh, right.
That I was more talking about. We're not chasing the trends, so it makes it hard for the new people too to get established, and that's why a lot of new YouTubers do that. They do, like, oh, I have to talk about these topics because everybody else is. But then you also have to be careful, because if you're doing exactly what the well-established people do, they might just be like, oh, I'm gonna watch this YouTuber I know instead. So, it's very...
Yeah.
It's a rough landscape. But I'm hoping it'll get better, and we're gonna keep trying. We appreciate those of you who are here.
Yes.
And we're hoping that we will continue growing. We'll figure it out, you know. We'll figure out how to still be originally us.
Yes.
And still get the views. There's gotta be something. Something's gotta give.
Yeah, I'm thinking there must be, and I apologize that I'm struggling with this. It's because it's tight space and...
Yeah, and I'm using the monitor, which is off a little bit. So.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll get there soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, due to the job I briefly had, I got to experience some of YouTube Kids. Oh boy.
Oh dear, so not our audience, because...
Right.
I'm deliberately not advertising ourselves to...
Yeah, we are not YouTube Kids at all.
No, we're not. I didn't want this channel to be for that demographic that...
And it's just... Oh boy.
Oh boy indeed, from what I've heard.
I mean, you'll get 1 or 2 videos that's like legitimately good content, but a lot of it's kind of... I mean, the stuff that's not questionable is mind-numbing. A lot of it. Like... And I think that's on purpose. They're just, like, farming these videos that's...
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is something that your kid can, like, stare at without without having any thoughts. They'll just go, oh, pretty colors.
Yeah.
And they won't realize that we're using the same exact melody for multiple songs. They won't be like... They won't be like, hey, isn't this all really the same song with just different lyrics? Because they're little kids, they won't notice that. We don't have to... You know, I don't like that attitude. Like,
I hate that too.
We don't have to produce quality content because it's for kids, you know?
Yeah.
And like, oh, little kids, especially little babies, you know, babies don't care about content. It's like, but maybe, maybe you should care about the content, so that that baby actually gets intelligent and thoughtful stuff.
Yeah.
You know, why?
I'm half tempted to... If I ever did stoop to doing that, I'm half tempted to just making nothing but colored screens and long whole notes for the whole hour of video. Maybe.
I mean, some kids would watch that probably, but I mean, I saw a video that was really a step or two better than what you just described. But
a step or two better, right?
Yeah, like they kept they were like putting these colored soccer balls into a tube and pressing this button, and then it would become all these little like small colored balls that would just like fall out of the container, and then they just bounce around. And they did it like 9 times with different colors. And I guess they were like teaching colors, but I'm like, it's the same exact animation. Like all they had to do was change the color of the balls.
Yeah.
It's just very lazy content.
Yes, that or make 5 videos an hour where it recites the alphabet.
And I'm so I cannot tell you how many times I heard them recycle the melody to the finger song, I guess is what it's called. I don't know, the Finger Family song. With non-Finger Family things, just
great.
that and the Baby Shark song. I don't know who owns the Baby Shark song. I don't know if this is like the same people that do the Baby Shark song. I hope so, otherwise they should sue whoever's using their melody to make not Baby Shark songs.
Let's see.
But yeah, it's sad because occasionally I fell on some videos that were really like well done and talented. It's just sad that you have to sift through like
Manure.
Yeah, like for every 1,000 crap videos, you might get 5 good ones, which is just sad.
Very sad.
And I'm like, yeah, I think the YouTube Kids algorithm is a little bit worse, maybe a lot worse, I guess, than the YouTube proper algorithm.
Yes. I was worried that the place that you worked was participating in that very algorithm, theoretically speaking.
Well, I mean, I don't know, it's weird because, I mean, each kid, well, I think it's not each kid, it's every, like, 2 kids, I think 2 kids get an iPad, like in the same table. And so the YouTube Kids is very curated to these kids because I think I could talk about this. You know, my job my work was like helping kids with developmental disabilities, so a lot of them have, special interests that they're very like obsessed with. So,
I think we read this already.
yes, I was just making sure. Eventually, we'll figure this out.
Yes, I just need to find the right
Yeah.
spot in this room where,
Right.
and tried to do this apart from brightening the screen or anything like that.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm using the computer monitor. And once or twice I was able to get the thing with the air and the fish opened up, but
Right.
one of these walls opens up what I need to open up, which is that thing in the middle.
Right. So, anyway, from what I was saying previously, I worry that, some of these kids, part of their therapy is to kind of help them not hyperfixate on their special interests. Like, for example, I'll just give you an example. One of the kids really likes pirate ships.
Okay.
And
Go on.
so my worry is using YouTube Kids. YouTube is a platform that has the algorithm that is supposed to tailor to your interests. So my concern is, even though they do, don't get me wrong, they limit it. It's not like, it's not like they spend the whole time watching YouTube Kids videos all day. They don't. But we do have, it is dispersed in between them doing other activities. So my concern is for the kids that we really, wanted to help. And this is not you're not allowed to have a special interest thing. This is more like it is actively interfering with them doing other things in their life. I want to make that clear that it is about, this is all about helping these children function in ways where, they can enjoy life more and socialize with other children and, prepare them for, they're very young. They're like toddlers. So it's helping them, prepare them for like school and other life society things. So it's like helping them so it's not like a detriment to their life. I don't know if that makes sense, but so I just worry that not, monitoring. I mean, we can monitor. I guess if there's something like really horrible, you can like take it away from them and go, no, we're not watching that. But outside of that, I'm worried, like, for example, the pirate ship kid, that he could just watch pirate ships all day. The algorithm might do that. Thankfully, that didn't seem to be the case. There seemed to be videos that would, like, do vehicles, so at least it was branching out more. And I do think that's probably a good approach to that, like, using what they're interested in. To go, well, this is related. Let's also look at this. I do think.
Yes.
I do think that's a good approach to it. So, I didn't want you guys to misunderstand and be like,
Right.
You cannot have special interests.
Right.
You have to care about the things everybody else cares about instead. I didn't mean that.
It's good that you clarify.
Yeah.
And I didn't think right. And I didn't think that they were trying to stamp out their special interests. I mean,
No.
why would you if that were the case, how come one would put them in front of a tablet screen with playing YouTube videos for a good portion of the day? I would think, I don't know if these children are game-like, but if you could gamify some of that, work.
Yeah, some of, I mean, yeah, we do. I mean, there was a lot of playing games too. Like, it's set up almost like a daycare center, really.
Right.
So, there were plenty of games. The thing was just trying to get the kids to move from activity to activity and not just, you know, I can relate, you know, I can relate, not just want to do the same thing all day.
Right.
I mean, I feel the kids, like, you know, if it was me, you know, if it had been up to me when I was, you know, back when I was in daycare, I would have probably played the computer games all day. but then, you know, they would be like, and this was just, you know, normal old daycare, so it's not like it's that terribly different from daycare that any other kid get, other than it has the specified therapy, you know, to help.
I was gonna say, they had daycare that had access to a computer for play?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's...
we weren't allowed to use it that often, but when we were allowed in that room, they had computer games. They had, like, yeah, they had the really, like, cool, like, the Jumpstart games and stuff, you know?
That's very interesting.
But they only had us stay there for a little bit, and then we had to go outside and play. Like, no, I don't want to go outside and play. I want to keep playing Jumpstart games.
Oh, I hear you there.
So, like, yeah, I get it. You know, to this day, I mostly play computer and video games. So I'm not like passing harsh judgment.
Right.
You know, I'm like,
hey, we're in our basement gaming.
Yeah. I mean, we made a channel based on playing video games.
Yes. Which I'm happily a part of.
And me, I have all these, you know, thanks to Steam, I have all these computer games.
Yep.
And I just, you know, Simmers know how it is. I just play The Sims 4. That's basically, I'm like, you know, I would, and I want to play the other games. I could really play Tekken 7. And Tekken 7 is wonderful. I love playing Tekken 7, but I'm like, I'll just play The Sims. So, I mean, I do get into that a little bit, although I think I have a good variety. You know,
I feel you too.
I'm playing Super Mario 64 on the Switch currently. So I've got that going on in addition to The Sims 4.
Yes.
But yeah, it's because The Sims 4 allows me to be creative. I mean, at least a little bit. Sometimes I wish we had more creative liberties than we do in The Sims, but...
I hear you, my man.
But yeah, it does have a lot of options.
I would have a lot of creative things I would do on The Sims if I had the drive, I had the customization or the time, and I think I don't have any of those three options.
Right. Oh, I mean, I play Sims for like an hour or two at a time in the evenings. Yeah, I don't play very long. I play short little bursts.
I see.
I mean, I guess potentially I could play it longer, but I get kind of tired. especially, you know, there are lots of different types of simmers. I'm more of a character and story-driven simmer myself.
Yeah.
A lot of simmers I watch online are into building. I'll be honest with you, not into building. I do not like building. I like pre-made houses.
Gotcha.
Because I'm also just not good at it in the game. I'm not... My creative brain does not do building and stuff. Like building.
I hear ya.
Yeah, I like making Sims, customizing their looks. I love legacy plays because I just really love genetics. If I had been a smarter person, I'm just kidding.
You're a smart person.
I was gonna say with the maths and the sciences.
Oh.
If I had been a smarter person with the maths and the sciences, I might have pursued genetics, but I'm just not.
Gotcha.
So I thought that would be torture for me. Especially because, like, I tried to do, like, a free online course, and then they're like, excuse me, they're like, here is the DNA sequence. Transcribe it, or whatever, however they call it. I forget what the actual term was. But you had to, like, write it like the genetic code thing. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what? And, like, they would explain it in the video, but they were not explaining it well. They were just like, well, the sequence would be this. And then they give me the blank piece of paper, and they're like, write the sequence, and I do, and it's not right. And I'm like, why is it not right? You know, and I spent like a few, like, maybe probably like an hour and a half trying to figure it out, and I just couldn't. That's why.
I found it!
Oh my god.
Shoes!
No!
Damn! That's the problem, I have to...
No, we were so close.
Yeah!
But anyway, that's why I did not pursue becoming a geneticist, which is a shame because the money.
Yeah. That geneticist money is brilliant.
Yes.
So they tell me.
But anyway, but that's why I like playing Legacies and The Sims. I like, you know, seeing how the children look, excuse me, through different generations. And you know me, I'm very internationally minded, and something that I can say that's positive about The Sims 4 now is it's very diverse, you know, in terms of a lot of the NPCs that are created are, like, you know, of different ethnicities. And it's fun for me because I've like, I love names. Is that called etymology?
It might be,
but I
think I could be wrong on that.
Let me know in the comments.
Yes, please let us know in comments.
It might be etymology. I guess I can look it up. Or etymology might. That's a language word. I just don't know.
While he's looking it up, I'm hoping to find that side of the wall again.
This is the origin of words. So
equally fascinating.
So yeah, I love that too. So I do love etymology, and I love whatever the name equivalent is of etymology. I don't know if we use the same name, but
there might be overlap.
But I love looking up the surnames of, like, the person my sim marries, and then I try to come up with, like, a name from whatever origin that surname's from. And I've learned some new names that way because I've had to, you know, research that.
Nice.
So, it is fun. You know, I love name origins. I I'm that person that I look up a baby not because I want a baby, but for characters.
Yeah, I find that fascinating too, especially with who I expect to work with in the far-off future.
Yeah.
Likewise, I find that fascinating too, even going back to that time in drama class where we did name origin stuff.
Yeah.
And that's where I learned that there were two translations of certain names.
Yes. So, we're actually out of time.
Right. Sorry, I feel bad that I was able to find it once, but unfortunately it didn't work out.
Yes.
But we won't give up. We'll study.
Yeah, we'll continue in the next part.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Yes.
Okay.